management, but I think there's an intro.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another TYCOON Tuesdays. We'll be playing some Frostpunk for this series. Expect to see these coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. For the foreseeable future, I'll probably do like 10 episodes of this. And Frostpunk is a dystopian city builder survival game that has a very steampunk vibe to it and is set in Victorian England post world freeze. So let's just start the main story here. I've played a little bit, but let's just start it off. A new home, customized survivor mode. Survive against all odds. There's no active pause. The game will be very difficult and your progress will be saved on exit only. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Let's see. Select the scenario. A new home. The arcs. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this on just normal. And let's customize the scenario. What can we do? Difficulty on medium, people's needs. I find the weather has been the hardest thing to combat. But let's just keep it on medium for now for this playthrough, and let's just get started right away. Bam! Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that powerful? I love it. Every time I see this, it just hits me like a truck. That was amazing. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. So I'm going to be leading this city. And let's go. We're going to start here in this crater. And here's our generator in the center. It's what's going to keep us warm from the cold. And fight the cold. We need the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. I love the music in this game, by the way. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So, it tells me to stockpile some coal to start the generator. But, one of the things I need to get going right away is actually some housing. Because the first time I played this, a lot of my people died because there wasn't adequate housing. They just froze to death overnight. So I'm going to do that here. And then let's find some coal. So that's wooden crates. We need coal specifically. There's a coal pile over here. There's a coal deposit. Okay, so there's a coal pile over here. So I'm just going to max 15 workers over here. Max 15 workers over here. Get 15 workers over here. And we have people building the shelters, but we need the wood in order to build these tents. We have 80 people. On my first night, I think like half of the people froze to death because there was no housing. And as you can see here, the people are just making their way through the snow to get to the coal piles. Steel wreckage. I'm going to need some more people on here. And I should probably get the engineers here as well. The engineers aren't really doing anything. I need them to gather resources. Engineers, can you come here to gather some resources as well? I think I need them to finish building the houses though. Yeah. So one of the tents is finished building. 70 people are homeless. We only have one tent set up, really, and only 10 people are living in here. And that's going to be tough. Okay, so I'm going to fire up the generator. I know I'm gathering some coal right now, but I'm going to fire it up just so people are warm. I should probably save it for the night, to be honest, because it's not too bad. -20 is not too bad. Like, it's livable inside these tents. So maybe I should just save coal. I should just save coal, guys. I'm gonna save coal. Or should I? Nah. I'm not gonna save coal, guys. I'm gonna be a bit more open with the coal, and I'm gonna try and keep housing close to the generator, as close as possible, because the generator helps keep everyone warm. There we go. Let's put all this stuff down here. I want to put some more tents down here. And so there's also work hours. So I believe at around 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, people stop working and they just sort of come back here to the center and they just sort of hang out. I can make them work for longer hours if I wanted them to, but that'll cause discontent to rise a little higher. Let's see. So we have... Okay, so I think I need to start getting some engineering research done because I need to get a coal mine up and going ASAP. So tech, I need a workshop. So I need 15 wood and I need 5 steel. So actually I can build a workshop right here. I think the workshop can be fine if it's a little further out because it's insulated by itself. So I'm going to build the workshop right here. Not adjacent to street. So I need to build a street as well. There we go. I'm just going to build the street out this way. Oh no, we need wood for the streets, don't we? There we go. So I need to build a street there. So I need to make sure that I collect enough coal. It says get 200 coal. When I first started playing, because I didn't know how to like get all these people to pick up all the resources, I really got bogged down in the beginning. But now that people are picking up the resources, they should be fine. There's a lot of hope. No recent changes in hope, but there's still 50 people homeless, and there's 2 tents on the way, but I need more tents. I need more tents on the way. I want to keep the tents as close as possible here. Medical facilities and other like cooking houses, like mess hubs, which are places which they make food with, will also need heat in order to work. So I don't need a hunter's hut yet, because I still have a lot of food on me, but I will need them soon. Okay, so let's see, we have 15 people working here. I could probably get the kids to work, actually, because last time I signed a law where the kids didn't need to work. But yeah, 15 of them are prohibited. But if I have 15 kids work, I feel like that'll cause some hope issues, because all the people will be like, okay, well the kids, because like, this is Victorian England after all, right? So the kids still have to work. So it's almost 18 hours now. We have 200 coal stockpiled right now, and there we go. Fight the cold. We have the coal ready. So we're trying to gather some wood, but I think I need to get some steel. Food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve. Secure a way to provide raw food and build the cookhouse to prepare meals. So I need to make sure the cookhouse is actually within the center as well. Because my first playthrough, I put it out like slightly one ring out, like right outside the generator's heat zone. And because I didn't upgrade the generator yet, I had some difficulty there in terms of keeping the cookhouse on. Because as you can see here, the temperature gets colder on day 4. So right now, it's only going to be 20 degrees, -20, right? But it's going to keep going down every day. So the longer we're here, the colder it gets. So there we go. Let's get a cookhouse over here. I'm gonna put it down over here. We're gonna need some more wood. Actually, how many tents do we have? And then, because we can probably afford to gather food tomorrow. Yeah, it's a tent over here. I want to build some tents, and then we can turn these tents. We can upgrade them later. So right now, coal is being harvested rather quickly. We're probably gonna run out of these coal piles here. And now it's free time. Now people get back to. There we go. The workdays end, so people are taking a break now. But once they're taking a break, people are going to come back here and they're going to build these tents. We have gathered enough coal for the night, about 2 days worth of coal, so that's good. But we're going to need to burn more coal as it gets colder, right? So it's like 12 coal, 18 coal, right? And then the range settings, I think, also increases how much coal we need. So we're going to need lots and lots of coal. And so we have a coal mine here, and the coal mine provides infinite coal, I believe. We just need people working on it. Is this more coal? That's iron ore deposit, coal pile. There's actually a lot of coal set up for us here. Not too much wood crates. We got a lot of trees here, so we can probably just turn this into an industrial district. 30 people are homeless. So many people froze to death on my first playthrough because I didn't build tents. I just was figuring everything out, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And then because they were homeless and it got cold at night, the generator wasn't enough to keep them warm because obviously exposure and everything is pretty nasty. And so they just died from it. So now there's only 20 people homeless. That's good news because now they're inside the tents. The tents have some insulation, very little though, just one level of insulation, and insulation helps protect against the cold. So each 10 degrees this thing goes down by, the place is going to get colder and colder. So it gets the livable and the chilly, right? So every 10 degrees of temperature decrease, this red zone is going to get lower to livable, and then to chilly, and then to cold, and it's going to keep going down lower and lower. So let's get the workforce here. There's a little tab here is telling us how to basically use everything. We can speed up time here if we want, but I think it's fine to get everything to be a little slow. So I don't have any engineers, so food and hunters. So I need to make sure that there's at least some people. I'll put the engineers in here. I don't know, actually no. I need the engineers not to be in here. I need the engineers to be here to do some research. Yes. So in terms of research, I think the most important thing we should be getting is actually not the beacon. The beacon lets us get more people into our city. The only issue is that we can't feed that many people yet right now. So let's see, hunter's gear I think helps us secure more food. Last time I didn't really have any food difficulties. It was mostly just coal. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, let's see, fast gathering. I'm employing better tools. Resources, coal piles, wood crates, whether using gathering posts or not. Okay, coal thumper. Okay, so I need a coal thumper ASAP. I don't have enough wood though. And there's still 20 people that are homeless. That is very bad news. Actually, no, there's a tent being constructed here. So 10 people are going to be homeless right now. Oh, never mind. I think everyone's going to have a home. Yeah, so I'm just going to turn around here. And so some buildings have different insulation levels. For example, this building has +2 insulation level. And so therefore, even though it's not in the generator's heating zone, it is still warm enough for everyone inside. And so if workplaces get too cold, they can't work. For example, the cookhouse, it has 1 insulation, but if it gets too cold, it just can't make food. And hunters work at night, and I think the hunters, I can probably put a hunter's hut like way far out somewhere, far away from everything else, because I really don't need them to be close by. So they get 15 raw food per day. However, one of the things I can research here allows them to get 20 raw food per day. So raw food gets converted into normal food here. So 2 raw food gets turned into 4 food. So instead of getting 30 food per day, we get 40 food per day, which is pretty good. Let's set the game mode to very fast. It automatically resets once it hits 6, because there's nothing going on right now. Maybe I can have a look at the book of laws. I can sign in some laws here. Child labor, safe jobs, child shelters. So child shelter will bring hope up, and the kids sort of don't really do anything. While here, hope will fall slightly. Children can work in workplaces. Child workers will be injured in accidents. So I didn't do this last time, but unfortunately I think we're going to have to mobilize the children. This is going to nerf our hope a little bit. We have to balance hope and despair, essentially. But we need all the workers we can get. So unfortunately, kids, you guys will have to work. There we go. The kids have to work. We have 1 person sick already. Controversial law. Secure raw food supply. Okay, there we go. So 1 person sick, so we need to make sure that we have a medical post as well. The medical post also has to be close to... Oh no, I don't think I have enough space. Yeah, okay, so it's almost daytime. Daytime as in like 6 a.m. is considered daytime. Okay, there we go. Day-night cycles is about to start over here. So children, you guys help cook the meals. That's not too bad, right? And then, let's see, we have coal pile over here. Should I send the kids out to get wood here? Let's see. I definitely need more kids out here. I need some kids out here. So kids, go over here, get the wood here. We need wood. We need it ASAP. So let's see the kids in action. Actually, I've actually never seen the kids work. Oh my God, is that them? God, they're so small that they're covered by the snow. Oh my God. So there's a cooldown before I can sign another law. Yeah, so the kids are over here getting the wood. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh no. Because before I usually just have them like sitting around doing nothing. Okay, so first things first, I think I need to get the coal thumper going. It's going to take a long time, 7 hours, so it'll probably be able to research this in one work day. And I also need to start building a hunter's hut as well. There we go, hunter's hut. Maybe we can get the kids to hunt. So we need more wood. The kids here will help us gather this stuff. I need hunter's hut, but I think we have raw food, about 4 hours, food rations less than a day. Less than a day of food rations, so that is going to be a little dire, because we didn't go hunting the first night. So let's get a hunter's hut over here. We can probably place it out here, and we can just sort of hook it up with the road, I guess. I don't have enough wood for that, though. So, let's see. Okay, 2 wood. Oh no, I put it way too far away. I can just cancel it? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel it. So, it actually clears out the area here. Okay, so you know what? I'll put the hunter's hut a little closer. Just for, I guess, building reasons. There we go, hunter's hut. There we go. Can I get you a road, please? There we go. Just like that. Nice and efficient. So we're going to need at least 2 hunters' huts, I think, to sustain the population. I think 2 is probably a little too much for now. The kids are working now. There we go. But that's okay. The hope didn't really fall too badly, because, you know, gotta get the kids to work, guys. Let's see. Because now our potential, let's see, resource depot. No, I don't need that yet. Already have a workshop. I need a medical post, and I need to try and put it close. Oh, I can't put it close, so that's an issue. Okay, so if I can't put the medical post, I'm probably just gonna have a bunch of storage depots this way. So I'll probably put it. But that's already really far away if I put it back there. Like, this is like a whole heat ring's worth of difference, I think. And the medical post won't function if it's too cold, I think. Right now it's livable, but it's gonna get real cold real fast. So we have about 2 days worth of rations. So we're really in no rush here yet. But let's get the research going over here. I can probably sign in overtime work as well, and I think that appeared last time because I didn't have enough coal stockpiled for the night. And they were like, here, you might want to do this. Oh, there we go. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Okay, so the scout team, we need a beacon to do the scout team, but it takes some time. So right now, I think everything that we need to do is set up. So let's just speed it along here until the end of the workday. And then, because building will be able to... Okay, so there's nothing else that we can do here, because the children have cooked all the possible meals we can have. So let's send the rest of the children out here, even though there's like a few more hours left of morning time. So medical post is going to be built, food, resources, technology. Okay, so that's probably all we need. There we go. And so let's just speed it along here. Gather everything out. Coal thumper has been researched. There we go. I'm going to add some new research here. Fast gathering. I believe I definitely need the heating. So heaters will help warm the workplace. But I think I need drawing boards here so I can get tier 2. Because tier 2 will allow me to go coal mining. And yeah, okay, so let's go to tier 2. Let's just go upgrade drawing boards. But there's probably not going to get done until tomorrow. Research here is very, very tough in terms of just the time consumption. So I think that's about it. We're probably going to be set here for the day. There we go. Night shift. Okay, so people are going to start building this stuff. I'm going to get the kids off of the wood crates here. I think. Actually, you know what? How much is left in the wood crates? 73, 11, 13. So we can probably afford to take 5 workers and 5 workers from here, and then get them to come over here once this thing is finished to go hunting. So we need to start hunting tonight. I think hunting is probably the best way to do it. I tried building a hothouse, and a hothouse, all it did was people from our okay, let's read this first. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. We are already on that. So hope is going up right now. Let's get the hunters out here. Comfortable, +2 building insulation. Hunter's hut is quite warm, actually. But it's going to start getting cold very soon. It's going to drop 2 levels, so it's going to go to -40. So right now, I'm going to have the hunters here at 60% efficiency. Can we take some more people off here? Maybe I can get some kids off here too. Yeah, kids, you can come here too and help us hunt. No, oh, it has to be adults that go hunting. Okay. Okay, we'll have to. Well, we can loosen up on the cold a little bit. Let's go, hunters. Get over here. Medical post needs engineers, so we'll just put down to 5 engineers here, and then so we need to make sure this person who's sick, it's probably from frostbite, I think, gets a little better. And so our research here is still going along, but I wish I had that emergency law that I can sign. Maybe I can sign it right now. Fighting arena, I can sign emergency shift, child labor, all jobs. Children can be employed in most workplaces. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Child workers can be injured or die. That sounds a bit tough. Safe jobs. I think children working safe jobs is fine. I'm not going to sign the other one. I don't really need it. Emergency shift will really mess up your discontent. It's not too bad right now. I found that using soup is actually really bad. Like, people don't like it, and I'd rather not have food additives either. I think this is a set of laws that you shouldn't even touch. I guess it's because it's pretty bad for you. Let's see. Radical treatment. I think I'm going to sign in the cemetery law. Each burial will keep some people from working for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. So a cemetery is fine because it's better than the snow pit, I think. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. You will have to dig a snow pit. Hope will fall. Okay, so future use. So this could be more useful. But hope will rise slightly. I don't know. Hope will fall slightly. What does this lead to? Organ transplants and ceremonial. Organ transplants could be useful for us. Especially because people aren't going to decompose because they're frozen, right? I really want to sign in a law, though. I think I should wait, but I think we should sign in something. Just because it takes some time. Radical treatment. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. 30% of gravely ill will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. Gravely ill will not be treated. So here's the thing, sustained life is almost just as worse. It's almost just as bad as radical treatment. I think radical treatment is probably better in the sense that we can get prosthetics and the people can return to work rather than having to just stay there. Gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated. Will not be treated, and the gravely ill will just never be treated. They'll remain a burden until they die. And that's going to be rough on us. We're trying to be as efficient as possible. So we're probably going to have to go... We'll sign in radical treatment. But I think... will this introduce the possibility of gravely ill? I think it's actually no. You can only fall gravely ill if it's really cold outside. So let's go. Radical treatment. Let's sign that in. There we go. So we get a little discontent. We got a little controversial law. But we have a temporary modifier, main objective fulfilled. So now we have to rescue survivors of our lost expedition. We have to resort to this. At least we'll be saving lives. So this way, people won't be dying. They'll just be losing limbs and stuff, which really sucks, but it's better than nothing, right? So let's have a look at the hunters here. Cold apart. So the hunters will get some full power. Okay, so no, that was completely useless. So let's just speed time along here because it's nighttime and no one's really actually working. So as you can see here, the hunters just left, and they're gonna come and bring back some food, hopefully. There we go. Morning is here. There we go. There's actually no one who's sick anymore. I think our patients... Yeah, so we got 2 people who are sick, but I think they're recovering quite quickly. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta look out. So this time, it's gonna get real cold. So hopefully we can research our tech fast enough. So this coal pallet is about to get depleted. No, okay, no. So the steel wreckage here. The wood crates are about to get depleted real fast. Right here, and so let's see. So there's no food brought back yet, but it's basically morning, and it's time to go back to work. There we go. We're functioning at peak efficiency. There we go. So let's just see what happens for a little bit first. I don't really need to develop anything. Wood crates depleted. Okay, that's what we need to see. Health, food, cookouts, people. Tech. I think there's not much we can do besides wait for stuff to. So all the wood crates here are gone. So let's get them to gather the steel, switching between buildings. There we go. Gather the steel. We're going to gather all the resources we can get first before we commit to building any buildings. But look here. It's cold. It's chilly. There's a low risk of getting ill, right? We should gather the resources as soon as possible because the further out away from the generator it is, the higher chance they're going to get sick. And as this temperature drops is going to happen, they are going to have an even higher chance of getting sick. So hopefully we'll be able to get this thing up and running. Come on, research. We're almost there. We're almost there. I need to sign in overnight shifts to get the research just hauling it. Okay, there we go. So we have the drawing board. So generator power upgrade. The coal consumption is doubled when it allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones. I'm going to increase the range of the generator first, I think. That's what I need. But we still need some more steel, it seems. We have like 4 days worth of coal. There we go. Uh-oh, what's happening? Child injured at work. Uh-oh, a child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Hope will rise slightly. Hope will fall. Give this kid a day off. Come on, man. He got hurt. So I'm gonna make sure the kids at least are treated nicely. I mean, I am getting them to work, but you know. Okay, so I'm gonna get the generator range upgrade so that we're not gonna increase the heat level. Okay, so wood crate's depleted as well over here. So you guys come over here, get over here and join the steel pallet extraction. We are out of steel, only for now. It's temporary. So anyone else who can work? Nope. Okay, so the children are fine at gathering stuff. So I think maybe if I can start building a coal thumper. Do we have resources yet? I can build a coal thumper. And I can probably build it quite close to us, actually, so that it's safer for the people to work here. I know this is kind of like a residential district, and it's like right next to the medical post, but not adjacent to the street. I think I just build it back here, because it's going to throw up some coal piles here. I want to keep everything as close to the generator as possible. That way, people don't get sick working far away, because I think I made the mistake of putting the stuff really far away last time as well, and that wasn't that great. Because people had to travel all the way out here or out here, really far away. That's the dangers with the mines, right? Because if the generator can't reach there, they're gonna be cold. Anyone here cooking meals? No one here is cooking meals. So kids, can I get? Oh wait, kids can't cook meals. Is it because it's dangerous for kids to cook? I guess. Okay, so I gotta make sure that these guys at least transfer some of the meals. So we're only getting, we're not getting enough food here. So we're probably gonna need another hunter's hut. Just to secure our food supply. There we go. Let's build another hunter's hut over here. We have plenty of wood for it, and right now I'm getting the generator range increase, just so we can keep the people warm. I should probably actually increase the degree at which the generator keeps people warm, because as soon as the temperature goes down 2 degrees, this place is going to be chilly. It's going to be chilly. Could I have researched like better houses? Oh, I could have totally researched the bunkhouse, which would have kept people very warm, or a little warmer. It would have cost us more resources. Okay, so coal pile has been depleted. So coal pile over here. You guys get over here. We need some more coal. We're going to harvest all the coal piles. You can introduce a new law. I can introduce a new law. Okay, so radical treatment. Extra rations for the ill versus overcrowding. Use extra rations in medical facilities to speed up recovery versus overcrowding. I think we're in a good state right now, so we can probably afford extra rations, but let's not get ahead of ourselves and sign anything we don't need yet. But emergency shift will cause discontent to rise slightly, but it will allow us to research overnight, which is very important. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna go overnight shift. There we go. So these guys are going to be really angry about it. It's not to be used unless you have to use it. And there we go. I just used it. Coal pile is almost depleted here. Steel pile is okay. Okay, so I need some more people on hunting duty. Hunters will work throughout the night to get food. Hunter's hut is under construction. Weather changes. It's going to get really cold tonight. And here we go. So there we go. We got the coal thumper on. That's going to help us generate coal here. So I'm just going to make sure our coal is secure. But we have 600 coal, so we should probably be fine. I say probably, but, you know, maybe some bad things will happen. And, you know, because you can't really tell with Frostpunk. A lot of things could change up real quickly. So can we get the Hunter's Hut finished, please? So the Hunters here are going out this way, and they sort of just disappear into the void, I guess. Hunter's Hut, we got to get some Hunters over here. You guys, please come on out. So kids, I'm gonna need less of you here. Okay, generator has been upgraded. Kids over here. Okay, no kids over here. Okay, we need all the adults on food duty. So that's one research. Another research I want to get here going right now is bunkhouse. I need to keep the people safe. Food is probably not going to be an issue for now. I need to keep the people warm and safe, because as soon as it gets way too cold, I'm going to get people getting sick. Right now, the first few days is going to be easy. But let's see, generator range 2. Oh, am I on range 2 right now? Oh, it's automatically on range 2. Coal consumption is 12 per hour. I don't need to be on range 2 right now. I'll just be on range 1. So range 1 is right here. I don't really need it to be warm here. I need the medical post to be warm. But let's see. Because if it's on range 2, I'm suddenly not going to have enough coal. But let's see. So it's going to get real cold real soon. The people who are cooking apparently didn't translate the raw food into rations, which is kind of bad. Okay, so let's just speed it up here. We are about to freeze very soon. Bunkhouses are under development. Bunkhouses can be used to replace the tents. But I think I could probably afford to get some more workers in here soon. So time's slowing down back because it's 5 o'clock, and we're about to experience a nice big freeze. Here we go. It's gonna get real cold now. All right, and maybe we can consider ending off the episode once we get the coal thumpers active and protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. We won't make an exception. No, we can't. I'm sorry, ma'am. Everyone's kids are special, but everyone has to work. Okay, so let's just move over here. And we're gonna get a snap freeze. Let's get the coal thumpers online, and then afterwards we can have a look at getting, well, wrapping up the episode. I think that's what we'll do. Bunkhouses are researched, so not a moment to waste. We are gonna need some hunter's gear, coal mining. Probably not coal mining. Probably don't need that yet. A beacon. We can start a beacon. Let's see. Let's start research on a beacon. So 24-hour shift has been used, and so people will work for the next 24 hours. Okay, now we go. Here we go. The frost is here. So now suddenly it's chilly here, and people might get sick. And now it's cold here too. So suddenly it no longer looks like it's so feasible. So children, can you guys work in the coal? You guys can't work in the coal thumper. Oh my god, I have to send the kids out here, dude. Engineers, get off of here. Come on here, work on the coal thumper. Kids, get out here. At least be a little closer. We still need kids to finish collecting this stuff. So now it's a little cold now. So what I can try and do is, let's see. So one of the issues is that it's cold. They're cold at home. I cannot afford a bunkhouse because I don't have any steel. Oh my god, it costs a lot of steel. And this can't work. As you can see, it's too cold. I built this close by, and it's just warm enough to start cooking meals for us. Alright, there we go. And since the hunters are coming back, I can actually probably micro the hunters so that I can take them off hunting duty and get them to work over here. So the coal thumpers is producing some coal here, which hopefully I can get the kids to gather. And at least that way, it's not going to be like this area is very cold, and they are probably going to get sick. And if they get sick, oh my god. Okay, so this is still very cold too. High risk of getting ill. Can I just not send anyone out to work today? I would love to do that, but we need the coal. About 4 days. Okay, so the coal thumper is running actually. So Andrew Newman, just selected him. Alone in this world. Oh baby. So let's just close that down here. And then actually, coal pile, get over here. So 5 of you on this coal pile. Just come here and gather this coal pile. I'm gonna get them over here so that they're a little closer to home. So the wood crates are depleted. Okay. Kids, can you come here and gather the steel? All the kids will come gather the steel. There we go. Yeah, so this coal pile has engineers. I can introduce a new law now. I can totally do that. Let's see. We probably don't need anything yet, so we can just hang on here. Just wait. There is actually not enough people here. Let's see. I think I actually want to keep the workers at home right now, rather than send them out here. It's still very cold here. I can see if I can increase the range setting here. Is that going to make this place warm? This place is chilly, so it's at least... Oh no, but this place is still very cold. Oh no. I mean, okay, so we have a citizen who got frostbite. I see. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. So I think it might be interesting to actually get people to stop working. Oh god, let's see, what is this? Very cold. One employee delivers 6.7%. It's very cold here as well. Oh, I need to build a generator. I need to build like one of these, the steam hubs. Additional heat zones. Yeah, I can build a steam hub here, and that'll keep the coal pile here warm. So let me get that research done. I know it's not the best, but I'm gonna need the steam hub right now. And there we go. Add new research. There we go. I'm gonna get the steam hub. Start research. It needs 20 steel though. Okay, so we can build a beacon. So one of the things that we can do. Actually, no, we can't because beacons cost so much steel, but it's actually very worth it in the long run. So people are gonna get sick here, but at least no one's actually like sick because they've all gotten better so far. It's the children that are sick. Oh no, not the kids. Not the kids. I think it's because the kids are working out over here in like the very, very cold steel pile. High risk of becoming ill. Oh no, those are the hunters coming back. Oh, what did they just do there? Did you guys see that? Anyways, wood crates over here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep everyone close to home. We have 2 days of stuff now, and at least they're over here. I mean, apparently it's still very cold. They're not close enough to the generator, it seems. This place is chilly, but you know they'll make it. They're engineers. They got the big stuff on. Let's see. So this coal pile is pretty massive, and the coal thumper is going to constantly just make coal for us. So we don't really have to coal mine if we don't have to, because the coal mine is really far away, and it's quite expensive on a coal. It's expensive on coal in order to get coal. Cold at home, cold at work. Everyone's cold. Yes, we get it. Unfortunately, you live in a frozen wasteland, so no avoiding that. Steel wreckage. I'm gonna get the hunters. Oh, should I do this? I'm gonna get the hunters over here. Okay, hunters, come here and grab the steel. I know there's like... Oh wait, no, there's like no time left. Okay, so just forget it. There's no time left. The day's almost over. Let's get this over here. Let's just speed it up here. Coal thumper is going here. And there we go. These guys are going to stop working on the steam hub, but it's going to be cold for the next day or two. I think we can manage. We're in a good spot right now. So let's just get the hunters out. They're all going out here. They're taking their little breaks. They're going out to hunt. They're just sort of trudging through the snow. I love how they sort of clear away through the snow, and then like as it snows, the snow sort of fills up again. I really love that. And I think people are fine. Uh-oh, what is this? Being treated. 1 is sick, 5 people are being treated. Okay, so these people, patients. So, oh baby. So you know what? One of the laws that we can sign here, might be a bit risky in terms of food, is that we're going to go for extra rations. I'm going to sign this so that people can... so 10 food rations will be given to patients to get the recovery. Whatever gets them well faster, we need them. So I'm going to get... yeah, I'm gonna go 10 food rations. We're actually quite low on food rations, to be honest. So I probably should not be so willing to go for it. And actually, we have some engineers who are free here, so let's just get the engineers. Oh no, those are the engineers who are working there. Okay, well, we're gonna need to research some upgrades as well for this stuff. So let's just try and get a beacon down, and then we'll probably wrap up the episode because it's been going on for quite some time now. The hunters are coming in. Time to earn your bread. Okay, so coal consumption is very high. But this coal pile, I think, we're not going to actually be able to get through it fast enough. And then the coal thumper is going to be able to generate enough coal for us, I think. I hope. Alright. Come back with our food, please, hunters. We need food. So we have 3 people that are ill, 5 people that are being treated. And I think we need another medical post. So steam hubs have been researched. Let's see, food and shelter, hunter's gear, hothouse, medical post upgrade. So let's upgrade the medical post actually, because I need to make sure people are getting treated better. And I need to make sure that housing, before anything, is done right. So, there we go. People are they're only going to be homeless for a little bit. Double rations for kids. In the wake of recent child workers' accidents, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger. Working children will eat double rations. No, that's gonna be expensive on our food. No, we can't afford it. I'm sorry. Like, hope will rise, but I'm sorry, man. We need to make sure that the food goes to the sick. Let's see, 10 food rations. So it'll just cost me 10 food rations. So they recover faster. So there we go. For a night we'll be forced to sleep on the ground. Oh, that's bad. Well, I mean, steel wreckage has been depleted, so we're out of steel here. Do we have more steel? God. Okay, kids. Okay, kids, go get the steel. It's really far away, but you have to get it. But I think we're gonna need to start figuring out how to get. We need to start researching steel mining. Research rate 80%, potential 100%. Is this actually working at... Oh, this guy was sick, and I think he's recovering, and will get worse if not treated properly. Let's see. I have 5 people that are being treated, and I have 4 people that are sick, and I think it's because I just don't have enough capacity. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Actually, no, he looks fine. Looks fine to me. So we got a coal pile over here. Steam hubs are going to cost us a lot of money, a lot of resources to build. Right, 20 steel. Right. Okay. Here we go. Maybe we'll just call it a night after the frost ends. Because look at that. Wow, it's so cold. Is it just too cold to work? Oh no, there's just none. There's nothing to work at. Okay, so you guys just don't work at all. Maybe come here and build the stuff for us, please. The hunters are coming back with the food. Are they not? So I see the hunters here, and they're like stocking some stuff out. Raw food. I'm getting 30 raw food per day, 37, 144 per day. So 12 hours. That's like 12 hours of coal I'm getting per day. But I'm using 24 hours, so eventually I'm gonna run out, I think, because I have the beacon range larger. Overdrive will make, and all heat zones rise by 1, but the stress will go up. Okay, the generator will explode and the game will end. Oh, we can't let that happen. Not at this point. Steam hub, beacon. I don't think we're stable enough to get a beacon going yet. So, because the beacon will bring in lots of people, and we don't have the infrastructure to handle people. One of the issues last time that I ran in was that I built the beacon way too early, and we got way too many people way too early, and I was like, oh baby, how am I going to handle this? Okay. So, now that night's here, we'll probably sell like about 2 days of stuff. I mean, technically everyone lives in this area, so I can probably just set the range setting down to 1 again. And we're suddenly going to have more coal to use. We have 3 people who are... Oh my god, we have a bunch of people who are sick. And I can't actually afford a medical post because we're actually low on wood. Right, I haven't harvested any wood yet. We're going to run out of wood soon. We have wood crates over here. But I'm going to need some sawmill tech very soon. And I might have screwed myself if I don't have... Yeah, it only takes 10 wood to research that. And it takes 10 wood to build that. So I am just going to have to hang on here. Oh, wait! It doesn't work here if I... I need to have this on level 2 then. Okay, well, I mean, the frost is going to subside, but it's going to be at negative 30 instead of negative 40 anymore. And I think the sawmills are going to be the most dangerous places to work at. I can probably put a sawmill down here, though. So let's just speed it up here. 10 people are homeless. No one's homeless anymore. Bunkhouses. There's some people that are gravely sick, and we can't really treat them right now. Because... There we go. Let's turn the generator on. Once the generator goes on, okay, now they're going to treatment. Okay. 5 people being treated. 11 of them are sick. And our temperature should rise again. Hopefully. Let's just see what happens. There we go. Come on. There we go. So the temperature is rising again. It's warming up a bit. However, it's only warming up to 30 degrees. So as you guys can see here, it's progressively getting colder. So I can probably set this back to steam level 1, and it'll still be functional. Yeah, it's just chilly. But as you guys can see here, only these places are comfortably warm now. But the tents are sooner, or they're not going to be able to keep up later on. So let's get the workers over here. Anyone unemployed? No one unemployed. Okay, so we are going to need... So one of our engineers is actually sick. So let's just end off the episode here on a nice little cliffhanger on what's going to happen next. Yeah. So if you guys like this series, be sure to keep up with it. I'm going to probably do this for, I don't know, as long as I want to play this, I guess. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and somehow made it to the very end, I highly suggest that you consider subscribing, because I'll be making TYCOON Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, obviously on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so do expect to see more Frostpunk for now, and maybe later you'll get to see some more of something else. We'll see. We'll see. But until next time, I will see you guys later.